On the other hand, maybe you're the person who gets reached out to. Maybe you're the person who someone approaches you and asks if they can talk to you about their finances or share a financial hardship. What do you do in that situation? If you've never had those conversations, maybe with that person specifically or with any of your friends or family members, there are probably a few things you might want to consider before you go into that conversation. Number one is to be considerate of their boundaries. While we all want to be doers and fixers, sometimes the best way we can support someone else, sometimes the best way we can be there for them, is to simply just sit or listen. One of the best pieces of advice that we can offer you is to ask the person how they want you to show up. Do they want you to just sit and be there with them while they're going through a difficult situation? Do they want you to just listen? Do they want you to just be there? Do they want you to just know about what's going on? Or do they want you to just offer some advice, maybe ask you to speak into a few things because they know that you've been there too? There are a lot of different ways to go about it. The second thing you might want to consider when going to these conversations, after you're listening to them, once you figure out what's going on, it's just being aware of what they have going on each week as you continue just being a part of their life. Being aware of where you can step in, where you can help. Maybe this is the doer part, but maybe they have things going on to where they have a big week ahead. You could cook them a meal, deliver a meal to them, so that's just a burden lifted off that evening. Or maybe they have an event going on one evening or on the weekend where you can step in and offer some childcare, so that's a burden lifted off of their budget for the week so they don't have to pay for childcare elsewhere. There are a lot of different ways you can step in, and it may look completely different, and it probably will look completely different for everyone, as everyone's situations are completely unique. But just being aware of where you can step in, where you can be that extra support, and just lift a little bit of the burden off that they may be feeling. And finally, the third option to consider is maybe just helping them find some financial education resources. Maybe they aren't completely sure what a budget is or how it works for them, or maybe some things have changed within their finances and within their life that they need to completely overhaul their budget or completely overhaul their plan that they had in place. A good place to start is your local credit union. We have financial counselors available to walk through every step of the process with you, to look at your finances. So reach out to us. We would love to be a resource for you. I'm sure there are tons of other options. You can look at our website, you can look at the options we have to look at articles and blogs to deal with specific topics, but just go through and honestly comb your area for all of the options for resources, and doing that together with a friend, with a family member, can help make that seem like a whole lot less of a burden and make it a whole lot more doable. Above all of these things, in every way we've mentioned it, in every consideration, just be a friend, be a family member, be a support, empathize with them, relate to them, and just let them know that you're there for them in every step of